To our Channel 4 transmitter site in Colden. A couple birds coming to pay us a visit there this morning on the tower. But otherwise, pretty cloudy in the Boston Hills to begin the day. But there's no precipitation coming down from those clouds. And that is confirmed by radar. Just our typical ground clutter pattern here in the Niagara Frontier around the Buffalo Metro. Now, I wouldn't rule out an isolated flurry popping up this morning, but that's about it. And anything that does develop would be very insignificant. No reports of precip coming down from the airport locations across the region. Even the freezing rain that had been reported over towards Syracuse has since ended. And coming out tonight, the clouds that are over the region right now are going to be clearing out of here. In fact, we'll sneak some sunshine in this afternoon. And by tonight, it's going to be mainly clear. A great night for viewing the full moon tonight. And that's pretty significant tonight because it's the full perigee moon. This is something that happens once about every 20 years. The moon making a little bit of a closer pass to the Earth by about 31,000 miles. That will make the moon look 14% bigger and 30% brighter in the sky tonight, so you got to check that out. The spring countdown down to one more day. The spring season arriving, at least according to the calendar, at 7:21 p.m. tomorrow evening. Satellite radar pictures, fair amount of cloudiness still in place over the region, but the clouds are starting to break up now across Ontario. That's that little smidgen of clearing that I just showed you along the horizon there on the Wilson Boat Harbor webcam shot. As we take a look at Super Microcast for today, the clouds start to break up as we get into the afternoon. Perhaps maybe an isolated flurry this morning. That's about it. And then mainly clear skies on tap for tonight. One of the great features about this weekend, even though the temperatures are going to be a little bit below normal for Saturday and Sunday, wind speeds are going to be light for each of the days. That always helps out. You get that wind speed down. Starts to pick up maybe a little bit tomorrow afternoon, later in the afternoon. But tomorrow morning sunshine, then some high clouds start to work back in here. Looking pretty good for the parade downtown. And as we get into Monday, another storm starts to head our way. By then, it should be reasonably mild. So we're going to be looking at rain working into the region Monday morning. This rain will become more intermittent as we get into the afternoon. Early high temps up around 50 degrees. Some pretty strong winds may accompany the system through the area, too, depending on the track of the storm, so we'll keep you updated on that. Upper 30s in the North Towns today. The Falls, Tonawanda, Amherst, Clarence. 37 will do it for a high at Batavia, down through Warsaw, and across the southern tier, high temps, probably about mid-30s toward Olean here, 36 degrees. Your forecast high at Jamestown, 37. Hamburg, Orchard Park, and West Seneca, 38. We're not too far off from that right now, so as you can see, we're not going to see much of a temperature increase today. 36 at the Falls, Buffalo at 34, as well as Dunkirk, 30 down at Jamestown and Wellsville. Bradford, you're starting the day at 31. The forecast sunset time coming up at 7:27, and your forecast for today, morning clouds giving way to some sunshine this afternoon. It's going to be a chilly day, below normal for this time of year, but again, light wind speeds are going to help out. 35 to 39. For tonight, mostly clear and a cold night shaping up. Down to 18 in inland valleys to about 25 in the city. Winds mostly calm. Tomorrow, mostly sunny in the morning. Some afternoon high clouds. Pleasant, 44 to 47 degrees. Wet weather in here for Monday. That rain will become more intermittent during the afternoon and turning cooler during the afternoon. An early high of 50 as we get into Tuesday. A little breather the day there. Partly sunny, 38. But another storm impacting the area midweek next week with a wintry mix. Snow at first maybe on Wednesday. Possibly snow, maybe even some sleet or freezing rain, especially areas south of the city on Thursday, and the temperatures back down into the 30s. We're kind of stuck in a rut again there next week.
Just can't quite get over the hump there.
We'll get there. It's baby steps this time.
Thanks, Mike. Well, we have one quick note.